Hello and good evening. Welcome to the stream. Tonight I'm going to do some painting and work on some concept art for the comic I want to make later this year. Swift is to my left, but she's working away, so she's probably not gonna be chatting. Hey Sherbert. How is everyone? Good evening and all that jazz. This was the last painting I was working on earlier today. I posted that up. It's Strive reaching for the star. Yeah, it felt good to finish something. I've been working on this since the video dropped in late May, and so yeah. Oh, thank you. Hey, Rabbit. I'm doing okay, yeah. Let's see. Just gonna doodle some stuff. Come on, brushes. Be good to me. Oh no, your computer isn't working. What's wrong with your computer, Sherbert? Come on. As usual, as soon as I go to stream, my computer's just sort of like, let me think about that for 2 days first. Aww. That cat does not like to be hugged. And I went over to hug the cat and she was not having it. There we go. Free up some RAM. The USB ports on one side decide to kick the bucket. I know. There we go. Come on. I don't even have anything open that I could close. I'm making a really sad face. This was working. I thought this was like, this was Discord and screen share, but it might simply be my computer doesn't like handling. Let me try something. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay, watching other people do the arts is just as good. And you like the Strive painting. Thank you. Yeah. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. You're distracting me, India. She's over there like pulling her tights up beyond her waist. They do go so high. Very good. You're going to say something very secret. Are we ready? 5. You're done. Okay, good. Good job. I will draw something, I promise. There we go. Give me the brush that I want to draw with. Yes. This one. Yes. Okay. So I have this character. Her name is Robin, and I've been like just kind of practicing drawing her each day. So I usually like to try and warm up by trying to redraw the character from memory in my head, to get more familiar with them. This one is just a sort of default head, but I'll do a couple of head sketches. Just to figure if I'm going to be drawing a comic with her, that being able to have a nice shorthand for what she looks like will help me get down the roughs a lot quicker. So it's Saturday. You all having a good weekend so far? Swift and I are going to go watch Spider-Man Far From Home tomorrow, I think. Time for another charity stream to get Doig a new computer. I wish. Yeah, that stream on last Sunday was fun, huh? It was nice to like catch up with everyone. It's kind of the first time we've all been on a stream together ever, so that was it was new for us as well. If you were there and you sent in a donation, I didn't get to your message. I'm really sorry. It was I thought I'd be fine. I thought I'd be like, hey, cool, right? I'll read all of them. That'll be no bother. And it wouldn't have been any bother, but for the fact that there was like 6 or 7 other people talking, and I don't know how to interrupt people. So pretty much spent 8 hours waiting for a chance to talk. So she has like this, I guess it's like a hair tie braid thing. From the back, it looks a bit like a bird face with a beak. Yeah, it's hard to know, like, I think you have to get into a rhythm with people that you get more and more familiar with, so you know when they're sort of done, but everyone else is also waiting, and so sometimes I have to be like, whoa, da 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 da. I'd have to start with something like a grand verbal gesture. Or I would get halfway through the message and people would react to like the first part of the message. I'd be like, yep. And then have to like try to interject again. Oh, it was fun though. It did leave me like, because I was like moderating and doing all sorts, it meant that I couldn't draw. So imagine sitting watching them for 8 hours being like, I want to doodle that. So after the stream ended at about 6 a.m., I didn't end up going to sleep until 2 p.m. One, because we thought people were arriving at 9, but they didn't show up. But then I just got really, really buzzed, and it made me realize, like, as much as I make art as a career, I don't really draw. I do like painting or color stuff or like compositing, but it made me realize that I needed to get better at drawing, and so I've been on a little bit of a kick of like self-improvement because of it. We'll see where that leads to. It's meant that I'm drawing a bunch more each day, and I'm trying to make time as well in the day for doing the kind of studies that I need to do. You've been struggling with using Blender backgrounds in Toon Boom. Are you importing renders, or are you importing like the 3D models themselves? Because I think both are possible. Oh, I've specifically been wanting to try and learn to draw better with a stylus, with the Wacom. Hey, Music Box. You've never been able to get over her hair braid thing, like how much long it must take to put it on. Yeah, well, that's true, yeah. I hadn't considered that, but I think because it keeps her hair out of her face. It kind of works for the character. We'll see. I think I messed up her bar jawline. Three modules, but for some reason it kept saying the files were invalid or something like that. It might be that the Toon Boom is looking for OBJ files, maybe, or FBX or something like that. Am I going to do a more painted style for the whole thing? It's a good question. I'm not sure. I know I want to make it slightly more cartoony and painterly in that sense. I don't want to like try and paint realistically for the whole thing. I think I'd die. / it wouldn't look very good. Rose Blaze, Andrew might, yeah, Andrew's already answering you. He might be able to tell you more about clip and animating with it. I think I might have made her nose a little bit too low. Just gonna redraw it, I think. Yeah. I was saying that I'm trying to like be able to do like a shorthand for her. so that when I come to doing the sort of roughs and layouts for things, I can quickly kind of get it down her likeness a bit more. That's what I'm doing. Get off my cheese. Hey, doing an animation with her is not a bad idea. Yeah. Who would like me to try and animate with its character? Buffy does. Buffy in the background is like... India was saying that often character designs can morph and change due to the requirements of the character. So like animating with them is a good way to like... It's almost like hammering a piece of metal that you're forging. Saucy Seas, welcome to a Dog Swift stream. How are you? Welcome, welcome. India's flittering about in the background. It's just me screen sharing though. Now she's genuinely, literally flitting around like... If you want to be a part of the stream, just let me know. Hey look, it's Ryanarchy. The winner of the print, doesn't it? Yeah. Hello. We do have Twitch, yeah. They everything is Nan says hi to you. Head tilts are hard. Having a deadline is important though because it makes you prioritize. It makes you try and figure out like what's the next best thing that you can do to make the whole greater. That was something that I did earlier. India was like, okay, you're gonna work on this. I can see you're looking through files for something to finish. How about you give yourself an hour to finish that one? And I didn't finish it in that hour. I finished it in, what was it, an hour and a half or something, India? Yeah. But just having that sort of hour finish line made me paint in a way where I was conscious of what I was doing and how long I was taking. So Loomis. Got the top of the head, got the back, the nose line, got the jaw. Get at it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's where that is. Cool. Let me just move that down to here. Make it slightly bigger. Cool. Is the tips thing not working? Let me see. I think this is the address. Let me check it before I embarrass myself. The goofy follow sound. Yep. I think that is. So the Night's Light table is the icon there. The reason for that is when we were setting up the stream for the weekend, at first we were trying to make it out of our Tippy stream thing that we had, but then we ultimately decided that it would be better to set up one specifically for the nights. But I had forgotten to switch our icon back, which I will do. So that's our personal Tippy link. Witnessing me as I struggle to draw. Thinner brush might work. I think drawing is a lot like keeping something heated. Like you have to continually reheat something in order for it to remain warm. So if you spend a little bit of time sort of focus on something else, you might come back to a lukewarm skill. So because I've been doing color and like coloring other people's artwork for a while, I'm finding my drawing ability is a little bit impaired, but the only way like to get past that is through that. So yeah, I think a lot of the time we when we come back to something we're rusty on, we compare our kind of unwarmed up efforts to things we've done in the past where we've done them after we've warmed up, and we think that we've gotten worse, but really we're just sort of haven't warmed up. Warm-up drawings make a lot of sense when you think of them as that. Don't like that, don't like that. You quit art a few years ago. So what made you return to making art? Hey Afro. Ah, I see. Oh, hey, thanks for the tip. Is India dead dying? No, she is she's to my she's to my left, giving me this face. She's just working away. She's in the cage. Clawing her way out. Buffy's like Buffy the cat is like clawing away at something underneath her desk. Here we go. I want to give her a scar through her eyebrow. I don't really have a reason for it other than it's kind of cool. Maybe I'll come up with a traumatic event from our childhood that gives a reason for it. Hello, Buffy. You saying hello? Cat just jumped up on my desk. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know. You're just having a sip. What's that? 1 second. So the cat is sitting on me here. You know. And I'll just move this bowl so India isn't on camera. You're all pride of place there, aren't you? Wait, the cam went away. There we go. There you go. You do an art as well? It's like, yeah. It's a cat art stream now. I think she's sitting up because my leg doesn't have enough room for her to lie down like she usually does. Cool. Having a good time there, Buff? Don't go down. Don't go down. Yeah. Ah, she sit. There you go. I should have just kept my arm where it was, and she would have sat up. Being all like, aha, it's just kitty stream. Cool. Now I have to like reach over her. It's okay, it's working my triceps. Ooh, the good cat. Bop, bop. You can feel the softness. She is like the softest cat I've ever experienced. She is the floof. Aren't you? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. At least it's not like Ross's cat or who just claws him. I think I made her ponytail too big. Oops. I have apparently never experienced the softness of Roseblaze's cat Hazel. I have not. The fact of this has now made me extremely sad. Three pixel brush. Can't believe she's just sort of like decided upon herself to be like, yep, gonna sit on you. She's made a floof and her fur is like 30 different colors on each strand. Wow. Maybe you can join Sherbert's group, Andrew. She's only able to write just now. Which is pretty funny because she's I think aren't you doing a writing major or something? The writing gods are like, no. Oh wait. If you does that, are you working on a laptop or something and therefore like your USB, you don't need a USB for your keyboard? Because I was like, what if you like unplug the keyboard and only use the tablet? But I figured it out. Oh, Sherbert's a writing major. Or I kind of like this shape more. Can you press the E key for me, Buffy? Thank you. You little floof. Hey, and Bordy, you're just in time for cat stream. She like literally jumped up in front of me, and then I was like, "What do you want?" It sits. You getting warm, Buffy? You getting warm? Yeah. You're hiding your face though. What if I raise you up? No? No. Don't want to jostle her too much, otherwise she's gonna be like, I'm out? Get your face. Oh. This is like the dream. I've wanted to live with a cat for so long. And Buffy's the sweetest. India calls her a sweet banana. Yeah, she's my soft little keyboard helper. It is meaning I'm not able to like zoom around and stuff, but that might be good. Just try and draw. You have two cats. One is the blue hazel and the other is a ball of Satan. Don't make me laugh too much or I'm gonna end up knocking the cat off. Loves sitting on the keyboard while you're drawing and messes up everything. When I was starting the morning stream, it might have even been yesterday. Buffy did that. She came and like just stood on the keyboard. Oh wow, thank you. You scared the cat. I'm gonna... Oh, you enjoy watching you draw it? Let me go open up Tippy stream. But thank you very much. I'm gonna hide the cat cam for now while the cat is not there. Oh, we got another donation, India. Yeah, another tip. She's watching a video. We got a donation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see what that message was. Before it was the Ryanarchy, who asked, "Is India dead / dying?" And Fukuro said, "I enjoy watching you draw. It pushes me to pick up artwork again and improve." Awesome. Really, that's really cool to hear.
Fukuro, Ryanarchy, thank you so much.
Did you all hear that in the back?
I love you.
Steady now. Steady. See you, Pugdot. You didn't actually scare the cat, don't worry. It just happened to coincide. There was no loud noises or anything. I think she simply got too warm. They heard you loud and clear. I need to stop zooming in. It messes with my computer. The Muppet in the background made it very clear. The Ryanarchy just shouted back, "No problem, India." Come on, come on, come on. Photoshop. Keep up with me. Come on. I have been thinking about looking into getting like a stream only PC or something. Or like, I'm trying to think of ways to make this easier on my computer. Maybe it's... You know what? I know what it is. Maybe if I switch the scratch disk over to V again. Because that's got a lot more space on it now. Yeah, it would just be a machine that was only for streaming. This might be better. No, you send your let me think. You send your screen to another computer in order to stream it. No, because you're not also processing the information and then streaming it to the internet. You're only streaming it to... I don't know how it works. I think the Photoshop can use both the GPU and the CPU. Oh, she's on the bag. Good. Actually, if we could stretch a webcam to like where she likes to sit, I think that would be amazing. India's got like this rucksack that Buffy likes to sit on, so maybe we can make a Buffy trap sometime. Did we get another dono? Top left says we did, but maybe we didn't. I don't know. I mean, my machine isn't that bad, so I don't know what is causing it to lag. I don't think it's hardware specs. So, okay, I'm gonna do some like rough gestural stuff, I think. This is a very much like exploratory stream where I'm just kind of learning to draw again. I guess relearning. So the character themselves, I see them being like kind of a proficient hunter, although not much experience. Being far from her village, but still like she's practiced with a bow, with a knife, with a staff maybe. What are my machine specs? I know the RAM. It's 32 gigabytes of RAM because I remember my friend was like, yeah, if you're going to be using, you know, visual stuff. So it's got a hefty amount of RAM. And I can't remember what the CPU was. I think it's an i7 of some class. It's a 960 something NVIDIA graphics card. So like it should be able to do what I'm asking it to do. I think maybe maybe the hard drive or the SSDs are too clogged up for it to properly work. So it might just be a case of alleviating that. It's working a little bit better that I switched the scratch disk over. My my V drive was super full of like stuff, so I recently cleaned that out. but I'd switched over the Photoshop to use the scratch disk on the C drive, which are my SSD drives, and that only had like 20 gigabytes left, so it might just been struggling to find space to save what it needed to save for the scratch. Yeah, it might have been the GeForce GTX 960, something with that stuff. Roseblaze just said, "Oh my gosh, I'm actually animating something while talking to a really cool animator about my cats. This is the best thing ever."
That animated life.
Am I an animator yet, India? I'm like, I'm an animator, an animator, filthy casual. I'm an animator's +1. I was invited to the animation party, but I'm in the corner, kind of looking at all the cool dancers. You can leave your friends behind. Gotta stay loose. Gonna give her like baggy floofy pants. Animator adjacent. Yeah, that's what I am. I just happen to have like found a really cool animator. I did animation before I met India. It's true facts. I studied computer arts at university, so I did a whole bunch of stuff from game dev to animation. I once animated a toaster eating a guy. It like the bread slots kind of opened up into a big mouth, and the guy's head was here. He was like leaning over, like confused, and it went crunch. I think I got it to cut before it actually happened to him, so it was like the threat of violence, you know? Renee! Hello. Don't know how you ever could have found my stream. Yeah, that was like one of my first attempts at animation. It had this really goofy like character design to it as well. He was like really big ears, like a really small jaw, and like just this stupid spiky hair. Who's this guy? He had a lot less appeal when I used to draw him. Like a really, for some reason, a really like Adam's apple neck. And like a tank top. Anyway. It looks like Hey Arnold's lost long cousin. It makes me like when someone like you're saying like casual gamer, but gaming used to be a recreation that you would do in your spare time, but it's become weirdly a lot more like a religion. My dad is he plays games quite often, so growing up, I did too until I went to university, and then I just didn't really. I didn't have a games console for the 4 years I was studying, and then like my flatmates did, I just didn't. And then for my graduation gift, my parents got me like an Xbox to be like, yeah, you finish your studies and you can go to work now, but here's something to distract you from all that. Used to play Halo with my dad. I'm trying to do a crouch drawing, if that wasn't abundantly clear. Sneaky, sneaky archer. Leaning over. I really liked Halo. I only really played the multiplayer, and I kind of watched Red vs. Blue, the Machinima web series, in conjunction with that, and so the story and the lore and everything was like in my head. That it was in my head was the Red v Blue one. Didn't actually end up playing the single player for a long time. Donkey Kong 64. The Rooster Teeth guys have done super well. Every time I think of Rooster Teeth, I think of Monty Oum and I get sad. He grew up in Red v Blue. I dropped off on one of the seasons. I think simply like I got really busy and then I just stopped. I used to watch Achievement Hunter, Griff, and the other guy in my lunch breaks. This isn't working. This isn't working. Hey, David. I need to plan this drawing out way better. You missed the cat, David. Buffy decided to jump up on my desk, and then the camera was thankfully there to capture it. Oh, you saw the photo? Oh, cool. Let's give her a knife. Sounds like some cat shenanigans. Nice. Nice. I noticed it. Sounds like you've been reprimanded. So, earlier to yesterday, I don't know, I started watching, during my lunch breaks, I started watching some episodes of Teen Titans Go, and that's a cool show. It feels like they took the characters from the other series, the original series, and just kind of dialed up their traits to 11. I'm finding it ridiculously funny. Like, the impression I got about it, that it was a lot more kids centric, like younger audience aimed, but I don't think that's true now that I've seen it. Am I allowed to play Celine Dion on stream? I doubt it. Why? They're planning on a crossover episode for the old Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, I think, but don't quote you. Okay. I won't quote you. But I'll hold you to it until your dying breath. How about a cross-legged one? I always get confused about like which limb goes where when you cross-legged. India, can you cross your legs for me? Can you cross your legs for me as a reference, just quickly? Cross your leg. Yeah, but so I can see them. Turn this way. Okay, so this one comes down in front, and this one goes in behind and slightly raised. Okay, I think that's enough. Thank you. Yeah, although you oddly, well, no, because your hand has to go somewhere as well. But so if you could put your foot up there. No. What's interesting is you cross the same one that goes under in both. Is that intentional? Is that something we discovered? You didn't find that. No, maybe it's natural. Maybe that's just what we do. Because she's amazing and also Canadian. Oh, okay. She might get our stream banned though. I've already lost it. I was like, oh, that's fine. I know how they work now. Completely forgotten how they work. This leg goes here, like bone connected to the thingy bone, and then that goes under the leg, comes like this, and then that one goes under, and then there's foot. I did it. It doesn't look right. What stuff am I into? I like Spider-Man. The last couple of games that I played have been God of War, Spider-Man, and I started to play Horizon Zero Dawn, but I didn't get too far. Films, I like all genres. I don't really have favorites. I just like good films with good stories. Whether they're like thrillers or scary movies or romantic comedies, just whatever. I like art, I like animation, I like big butts and I cannot lie. I don't know. Maybe ask me a more specific question. I think my computer is working a little better. I don't think that's a good cross-legged pose, so I'm going to study that. Study cross legs. Renee likes Celine Dion. You're doing an animation of a hand wave. How do I deal with art block? It depends on what the reason for the art block is. Is the art block let's look at some external factors. Do you have free time? Like, do you have sudden free time where previously you were like under obligations? Because I think a lot of people, when they are on like summer break, they suddenly have all this time and they don't really know what to do with it. They don't have someone being like do this box, do tick this box and like work towards something. So there's like one circumstance. Two, you might just be suffering burnout, in which case like you've pushed yourself way past, like here's your limit, and you went and you're like suddenly exploding. I would advise taking some time for yourself. You currently have like expended all of your outs is empty. So you need to put stuff in your inbox, like watch movies, read books, go on walks, just like take in the world a bit. The third one, maybe you're just scared. In which I would say, it's okay. Everyone is scared all the time, and that's okay. I'm Mike, master of charts. Can you make a skin graph? I cannot make a skin graph. What if it's D, all of the above? Well, that would be 4. Just kidding. If you feel like if you feel like you've went into a period of like thoughts of time and you're not sure what to do, give yourself a small thing to accomplish. Small thing. Don't try and be like, wow, I have like 3 months. What can I do in 3 months? Think about, what can I do for this next week? What can I achieve in 1 week? And think about it like, cool, I could probably get like a comic page done in a week. And commit yourself to doing that. It doesn't have to be a good comic page, just a comic page. Let me see what Kelly actually... The one during burnout. If you are burned out, you need to accept that you have your limits and that's okay. And take a step back and not pressure yourself. Not do it because you have to. You have to retreat back to a point where you do it because you want to. And that can be difficult if you have like work commitments. So my advice with that is like try and get through your work commitments as best you can, and then at the end of them, take a break. I'll have to reiterate that because I'm going to be too quiet. Talking to the microphone. I'll put it on for you. Okay. Okay, let me reiterate what India was just saying there, is that if you have a lot of high pressure things that you feel anxious or like you have to like work up to, what India's been doing recently is taking some time out, like 1 to 2 hours, to make personal art pieces that are just no pressure attached, just something that she can do for herself. And that's helped alleviate the pressure some, because she's still making something, but it doesn't matter what it is she's making. It only matters to herself. I'm just going to see what people have been saying, because apparently art block makes the chat explode. David is saying that when he gets art block, it's usually related to a combination of stress and emotional imbalance. And to combat those feelings, he chooses exercise. Rose Blaze says that don't be afraid of mistakes. That does sound super cliche, but it's really true. I didn't animate for the longest time because I didn't want to mess up and be embarrassed. But mistakes are how we learn and grow, and making them is the most important thing you can do. Mistakes let you see like what you can improve on. They're guideposts that others who have more experience on the path of animation can sort of be like, yep, no, I've been there and this is where I took a left turn instead of a right, or they can see where on your journey you are. So if you're not making any mistakes, you're not signposting it for others to be able to help you. David said, I think the correct answer for curing art block is draw pile. Draw piling has been really fun recently because it lets you see an insight into others' process in the moment. Like, often we're exposed to artwork that's already been done or finished or abandoned, and we have no idea how it got to that stage, or like how many iterations or like mistakes along the way the artist made. So we just are confronted with this wall of like, well, how do I do that? And I've found draw piling to be a really nice cathartic experience where you can just have fun trying to make something goofy, or even if you are attempting to draw something with like the best of your ability, you're able to share the fun with others, and I think it's a really nice like bonding experience for other artists. The chat has stopped, so I'm gonna like scan a little bit more. Renee is saying that best art block escape method for her was to get in a draw pile with friends, and normally their hangouts are really chill, and the uglier the doodles are, the better. Sherbet Day suggests drawing things you're not used to or good at. That's cool. Like, if you have an art block, just draw something you've never tried before. You get a lot of laughs out of that and feel warmed up by the end of it. That's really cool, Renee. Kelly's saying that she's sad to say that they think they're good enough to continue to work in an art field, but they don't draw for themselves anymore, so they don't like it as much. Yeah, I think India's advice about that is really going to be helpful. Like, remembering why you started, why you draw, I think is really important, and each of our whys can be very different from one another. But I think it's important to remember that spark that started the fire to begin with. I talk in metaphors a lot, sorry. I want to continue as I don't want to lose my skills. Michael and Jello, I think if you're self-conscious of draw pile, too self-conscious to use draw pile, you're limiting yourself. No one minds how well you draw in a draw pile, and even if you're teased by anyone, it's all in good faith, unless someone's really malicious, in which point don't draw pile with them anymore. You get to choose who you draw pile with. No one wants to draw pile with that person. You should jump in one of our streams sometime. There's no judgments. You can see how cool and amazing David is, and then you can see the rest of us aspire to become David. I'm kidding. David's alright. Yeah. I'm so behind in the chat. I'm so back. I'm like 2 minutes behind. You drew a log. Hey, Insanimate. Welcome. Annabelle Hack says, oh man, Mike, remember your why is literally our motto. Awesome. David's just like, draw pile, no. Well, I am just literally doodling, so like I'll probably do more of it. Do you want to draw pile? Do you want to draw pile? Okay, you all have to download the most recent version of Drawpile, which is 2.1.11, and I think this was think this is draw pile. Yeah, this was me just doodling my own stuff. So yeah, let's draw pile. Session host. I'll probably just make it the same as usual. It's Animation Breakfast Club. Password is Animorning. Da 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 da. Okay. The draw pile is now open for business. Kelly, that you caused this. This draw pile has now happened. If you want to jump in, you can jump in. Oh, this was a strive I drew earlier, by the way. Let's see, get a decent pen size. That'll do me. Ryan Arky says, I'm downloading it, Dad. Yeah. Yep, public draw pile. Just keep it safe for work, and you won't get kicked. Sherbert Day, the session is called Animation Breakfast Club. I think I actually have.
Sherby.
It's Sherby, yeah. India says hello. I was napping or sleeping upstairs last night, and India came up and she was like, I'm telling everyone you ate my cheese. You want to come and defend yourself? And I was like, what? No. And then she was like, did you watch the stream last night? And I'm like, what? No. And then I went to your channel, Sherby, and I tried to watch the stream, and you don't have any past streams on your channel. What's up with that? What's up with that, Sherby? Why couldn't I watch it? I have the right to view. Guess you gotta upload them now. I thought Twitch did it automatically. Do you also record them? Roseblaze, no one's gonna mind. As long as you... Okay, here's like draw pile etiquettes. Don't draw super massive on the canvas. Try and keep your drawings, you know. I'm using a 7 pixel brush. I'm about... I don't know how much... Not in the context of the whole canvas, it ain't. Swifty. Like, David's at probably a good size. Like, just don't be like drawing in the entire huge in the corner and everything will be okay. Like, we don't need any of these ears or this. Just keep that one because it's a good ear. The password is Anna Morning. It's a made-up word that India invented. It's like animation morning smooshed together. She thought it would catch on. She's still waiting for it to catch on. You say it, India, but you invented it. I'm not going to police the scale of your drawings. It's just more like politeness for other artists. I noticed on the Knights one, Laser Horse was drawing in the corner and like kept erasing it because he was like, there's no room. I see you, Anna. So yeah. You okay there, Bo? Ise Cuckoo is SR a usual command? I'm not sure what that's referring to, but maybe I can answer the question for you. I'm really kind of scared of seeing what's outside of my current canvas view. How does one join a game? So you want to look up at session. There's a option to join. Oh. She's gonna get shot. And then you want to look through the list and find Animation Breakfast Club. And that'll be us. You're really into Celine Dion today. Or is that just a lifelong thing? Hey! It's a rabbit! It's a Valerie rabbit. Hey Reika! I see the bunny. Is that a spawn? Super cool. Oh, Sherby. What's up? Is it just not letting you put down marks? I had that the other day. I thought I was on the brush tool and I wasn't, so maybe it's something like that. Is there a like, yeah, check your India says check your transparency, check your, what was the other one? Color that you're using, and then also the brush you're on. Oh, layer that you're on, that was it. She figured it out. Awesome. Oh, sorry to hear that, Devin. Devin's pen sensitivity is weird. It keeps making dots whenever they put the pen on the screen. I'm not sure how to fix that. I've never used a Cintiq. India's suggesting restarting the software. The password is Anna Morning. Cool sketch, Anna. Awesome. He's gonna claw your leg. Go for the belly. She's still clawing you, but she's just relaxed. There you go. Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an uwu strive. Nice Spider-Man's bow. Is that with the mouse you're using, Sharby? No. It's good either way. You had to take out the charger and mouse ports. Ah. Oh my gosh, India. Newtor has joined. Hello. I like that because you're all busy, like you're watching the stream and you're listening, but you're stopped talking to me because you're all drawing, that I'm just fairly quiet now. Yeah. I don't mind. It's just interesting. I think this tells me that we need to start appealing to non-artists so that when they join, they're like, "Oh, it's a cool stream," and then they chat. I know. We'll have the artists that join the drop pile, and then the non-artists who like watch the drop pile. I'm not going to talk to you because no one can hear you. You're an artist. But you're an artist. I don't know what we're talking about now. Yeah. Yes, that's true. I meant specifically like now though. No, Valerie left. I didn't do that. I want to go see her doodles. Look. It's Valerie doodles.
Yeah.
And a Sherby Strive.
Oh.
I don't know. What? David, what are you... Okay, David. I'm just gonna leave you to whatever that is. Bo, I want to see Spider-Man tomorrow even more now. No worries, Rika. Enjoy painting. India's microphone isn't currently on, and so she is like talking into mine. Your computer is dying. Aw. See you, Caroline. Thank you for joining the stream. So what's everyone drawing? I'm gonna keep drawing rather than look around, even though that's the simplest way for me to find out. See you, Renee. You're drawing your art sona. Cool. What's an art sona? I'm gonna go draw over here. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you'd be welcome to join when you do have a tablet, Fukaru. Enjoy drawing on paper. I think I'm getting a pretty okay shorthand on the character there. That didn't take too long to draw. Let's see a different angle. Claire Fizio just went, "Hi guys," and then, "Oh my gosh, I'm at home and there's a draw pile." Runs to computer. Join us, Claire.
I'll see you guys.
Thank you very much for the follow. That was Fragnansep X. Oh, also, Photoncrest, thanks so much for the host. I don't think I have an event that lets me know that that is happening, so I will endeavor to change that. Let me know if you have any issues joining, Claire. Oh, I think it's restarting. Afro, let me know if you wanted me to move these drawings I did, just so you have room for your strive. Well, I'm right. Yeah, Rika, this character I'm drawing here is the main character, so I'm just getting used to drawing her, like, quickly. Here it goes. Rose the Sicko, it's an app that you can get for Windows, yeah. So if you Google Drawpile and download the latest version, you can join. It is, yeah. Right, it's the Raven King project. We'll see how it goes. I want to get a good run on it this time. India, I hear a laugh. Did you laugh at me? What you laughing at then? Okay, you can laugh at Game Grumps. The password is Anna Morning. morning. Catching up just means that it'll be loading in what everyone else has drawn. You have to wait for it to catch up though, Claire. I think if you make a new layer, it'll be transparent. So it shouldn't cover up everyone else's work. You doing okay there, Claire? Okay. Try leaving and coming back. Says you've joined, Claire. Yay, welcome. Cool. Draw one of your OCs. There? Or Spider-Man. You're gonna draw your... Oh, you're gonna... Rose is gonna blow... Rose is gonna draw her, Starlight Sona. I got my, vowel sounds mixed up there. Why, David? Why'd you gotta go grotesque every time? I like that they always start off with like, oh, it's a really cool, beautiful drawing here, and then just like, it's like the what's the noise? Inception noise just kind of rings, and it's just like, let's go deeper. I'm gonna show you a horror from your like deepest subconscious. I have to appreciate the teeth matching up on the upper and lower. That's why is that super creepy? Is that like Titan teeth or something? Where they like match up and they're like, no, that's not supposed to be the case. Try and put a little bit of an action pose on this one so that she's like moving her head to the side, maybe. Or at least that's what the hair is implying, but I don't know. This one's sort of implying that she moved that way though. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. Something more like this, where it's yeah, that kind of works. What about shop expression? I'm gonna have to study open mouths. I'm kind of struggling with it. You started drawing a purposely bad recreation of David's drawing. Thanks, Roseblaze. Let's go see Afro's purposefully bad. Oh dear. Oh, you've even added the glasses now, David. Oh man. Oh, Bo, your gestures are so cool. Oh yeah, check that one out.
Awesome. Ooh.
Bo, I think is that Bo? Is that Anna Bohack? I don't know if I'll get a reply. Where's this drive? I think these are Steinies. Super cool. I think that's a Carnage. Sherby, is that your comic character? That's so cool. Yeah, bow for Bohack. Cool. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm gonna commit to it. Has it got a ch? Is it like Bohatch? Yes! A second attempt before you said it. But the A is a little drawn out. Like ha. Bohatch. Cool. See if there's any space anywhere for more doodlage. Let's grab this one and move him here. The only way that I found to lower the opacity for a layer that you're working on is to erase it with a soft eraser. Boharch. Okay, I think I got it. I wonder. Some Chris Limemark. Is that the ones that I saw here? Yeah. Super tidy. Ridiculous doodle, David. Let's see. Gonna draw an old dude. One of the other characters from the story. Hey, Rhinarchy. Might zoom in for this. What you gonna do with it now that you've captured the fly, Sherby? Gonna sacrifice it to the altar of the Wacom god so that your tablet works again. You don't think you can draw anymore? Is that if you run out of space or you run out of steam? So many cool gestures. Ah, I messed up. Maybe I can undo. Nope. Okay. Feel free to move to another point in the canvas. I liked your technique there, and she went to pet the cat, and the cat went to attack her, so she lifted the sides of the bag as retaliation. I think it's resetting itself again. Oh, give her kisses. Oh, so many kisses. No, 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 don't throw her at me. No. No. Calm yourself. How come whenever you hold her, she just tries to press herself towards the floor? And any nook and cranny she can find. She's trying to, like, lower herself by sheer will. So sad. Blow on her face. No, 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 like, hot, hot, like. Okay, we were over here, I think, before. You got a comic page to do today, Anna. What comic's that you're working on? You can say. Maybe you could plug it. So this old dude is going to be this crazy old man that she meets in the forest, and he's going to, like, talk about the wind in the trees and stuff. Scraggly beard. Man, this comic idea has been floating around in my head for probably about 10 years now. Not 8 years maybe, at least. What do you mean it's almost as old as I am? Go get me a milkshake. Hey, don't get us demonetized.
Kitty.
I'm not gonna go get you a cup of tea. I'm streaming.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, do it. Give you 10 minutes. What do you need 10 minutes for? Okay. You're welcome. It's been on hiatus since you moved over to Vancouver, but it's about time you get back to it, you think. What's it called? And link, how do I link people to it? Anna. Boharch. That's how I'm gonna say your name for now. From now on. Boharch. Should this old man character be bald or should they have hair, India? What kind of hair would they have? A top knot? Oh, okay. I can dig that. The drawings don't disappear, Anna. They will stay forever. You already linked. But I didn't see it. It disappears if you link it. Monster Corp. Okay. Monster Corp comic. It's probably on Tapastic, right? Dream Whips, yeah, this is the one. I just saw the picture of me in the peg bar, India. This is such a good pic. Yeah. Face reveal? Are you kidding? Anonymous. What was I doing? I was going back to the chat. Here we go. Bop. Anna's comic. How long have you been working on the comic, Anna? Let's give him long hair as well. Whatever. See, Anna. Such a good draw pile. Oh. I don't know what this is in the bottom left, but it's like
A little robot.
it looks like a little cassette tape deck cassette tape deck turtle.
Boy.
Did you just intimidate the cat?
Sorry.
I need to find a space. I wonder if my computer will handle extending the canvas. Let's do it. Edit. Expand canvas to the left. Okay. I'm going to expand the canvas to the left. Sometimes this makes the canvas jump or jitter. So if you're drawing at the moment, I'm going to give you 10 seconds and then I'm going to start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop drawing. It moved. Yes. She just came in and gave up.
Ow!
I saw that. Buffy just bit Indy on the toe.
Oh no! Wait. I like looked at it for a second, and then I was like, yeah.
I saw that. She like deliberately went for your toe. Like she had to bend down and like go right to the floor to get your toe. Just bit it and retreated.
So weird.
She was playing. That was really funny though. I don't I don't know how much of the stream heard what you were doing though. Could you hear any of that with like India running up and down the stairs? Bad kitty, says Afro. She was totally playing though, because she like came into the rug and then just like fell over and waited for you. Yeah. Hey there, Buffy. What you doing? Put your toe near her.
No.
Was it real sore?
No. Yes, it was really.
This is great. I like that. I caught her. I didn't like just see it at the corner of my eye. Like I saw her full on just like she got your toe. You've been maimed. Whoa!
Josie_Fenton is raiding with a party of 7.
Yay, we're getting raided. Hello.
Defend yourself! Man the battalions!
Who was that? Let's see. Josie Fenton, thank you very much for the raid. Hello. Welcome. We're currently draw piling. So yeah, so pile in if you wish. Let's see. We yeah, draw pile is like a collaborative like drawing program. So there's a whole ton of people in here currently just doodling away. If you've never been to the channel before, my name is Michael. To my left is India Swift. She is not on the microphone. She's kind of drawing next to me, but she's doing work. And yeah, we're both working in animation. India's an animator. I'm a colorist, and that's pretty much the whole story. If you are interested in joining the draw pile, we're on the latest version. The room is called Animation Breakfast Club, and the password is this one here, Anna Morning. But yeah, if you have seen the latest project that we worked on was the music video for a song called Starlight Brigade for TWRP. If you haven't seen that yet, like give it a shout and see what you think. Oh, Josie themselves is a big Starlight fan. Cool. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing the love. I'll be sure to check out your channel after this. India was the director on it, and I helped art direct on it. Yeah, so what I've been doing tonight has been like trying to get familiar drawing a character I want to make a comic with. And just generally trying to improve my draftsmanship and efficiency and speed. So it's just been a bit of like doodlage of the faces here, some figure stuff over here, a strive from earlier, and then there was also like a couple of doodles and stuff from over here to warm up. But yeah, what were you just doing? Josie, were you streaming art? Claire, you doodled. Let me see. I think you were up the top, weren't you? Oh, that's super cute.
Amazing.
I like the arrow through her her hair bun. That's super cute. Oh, you were doing a sketch request stream. Super cool. She's like who, India? Athena. Oh, cool. I like Devon's character down here as well. It's really pretty. Oh, it's your D&D character. Super cool, Claire. Would you like some tea? I think I messed up her eye, so I'm gonna fix that. The drop pile last weekend's been making you want to do a stream like this with some friends. Seems super fun. It really is when you get into a good flow. We were talking about how drop pile can help you if you're in an art block. So that's why this one started. We're encouraging people in the chat to draw a pile with us. I was just sketching anyway, so it was a good opportunity to share the canvas with people. The tools are fairly robust. I mean, it does what a lot of other painting softwares can do. I've not really explored farther than just the brush tool, to be honest. I think sometimes when we're art blocked, we can isolate ourselves, and like the feeling of I'm not making art. What am I worth? But draw piling with others like can break you out of that immediately. I think it's important to let go and just find the fun in it. Don't worry about the end result, and make what you can make. Yeah, the chat has been really like quiet ever since we loaded up draw pile because everyone started drawing together instead. What do you think about this, India? Like when you haven't been drawing in a while, do you find it takes you longer to warm up than, like, say you're drawing fairly regularly? Without drawing.
I do see like sometimes I'll dive right into drawing straight away,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like I can't. And sometimes I draw every day and don't.
Right, gotcha.
When
Because I feel like I'm just getting to the point now where I'm like, okay, no, this is kind of working. But it's taking me a couple of hours to get to that.
definitely is an aspect. Definitely, I and it's relax.
Yeah. You did things like this in the studio you worked on the whiteboard. Yeah, it does have that sort of feeling to it. That shared communal whiteboard, kind of the ability to tell visual jokes with one another and to leave messages. You did a theme and then people would add to it to tell a story. That's super cool. Did you have any particular favorite themes that you did? You did a Spooderman and it's not great. That's okay. I'm gonna draw Spider-Man. Now that I've warmed up. He's a menace, says India. How do you join? So if you go to session at the top and then join, it'll give you a list of servers currently hosted on Dropile. I think it's dropfile.net. This one is Animation Breakfast Club, and the password is Anamorning. Listening to twerk. Tweeting. Let's see if I missed any chat. Did you manage to get in? Let me see. Check. Funky Dumpling got in. What facial feature do you find the most difficult, India? See, I think the mouth screws me over most.
No.
You find that tricky? Think I can do a half decent job at the eyes and the brow. The nose is like second harder, and then the mouth just decimates me. I have to like redo it a couple times before it even sits right. Devin says that the Starlight's at 2.8 million now.
So
It's close to 3. That's so cool.
200,000. Isn't that close?
It's closer than if it were at 0.
There.
How much longer is this gonna go? I'm not sure. Not super too much longer. Half an hour at most, says the boss. Yes, please. Oh, yeah. She does not look happy. Funky shapes, hey. Give you what? It's got a drink in. Oh, he's a Harry Potter. That's super cool. Gonna zoom in, see if I can ink this a little bit better. I think it's going to reset. You don't have to do actual pieces in the draw pile. Just be mindful to not take up with, like, be mindful of the space you're taking up and that there's limited space for others. That's all. So don't be like scroll, nah, scroll, nah, scroll, nah, kind of thing. You spent all day at Harry Potter convention. Oh yeah, how was that? Hey, looking cool. Don't know if you're still in here. Sherry, it's looking cool. You are. Awesome. Escape rooms and wizard bingo. Sounds great. It's a draw with me session. Is that what they're called when you do like a draw pile? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, really happy with that one. So we've discovered that about 2.5 hours is how long it takes me to draw before I feel like I'm sufficiently warm. I'll just have to get up at 5 AM and just do that from now on. Just hearing in the background. That's the spirit. Yeah, get up at 5 AM to warm up for 3 hours.
Nice.
We could have a pre-stream stream where we just draw. Like, I quite like this face. What? It does look a bit like you. I'm not gonna say no. The character will probably end up looking quite a bit like you as I draw it. Because you're the face I see most often. Are you okay with that? I just realized I've been drawing with a circular brush. Usually I draw with a square. I think I'll keep on the circular for a bit. Is chat stuck? Let me check. Nope, we're okay. A kitty. Or maybe a fox. Is it a fox? Is it a Shiba? Well, 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 if it isn't Verdi. My nemesis. Are you still working, Verdi? You're on a break. Oh, well, thank you for joining. Spending your valuable break watching the stream. We're doing a pizza time. Okay, now I'm hungry. We're doing a drop aisle. Like an open drop aisle. Although it's funny because we had David and Renee as well, so there were nights in here before. I think, but not actually sure. I think David had it off. He's still logged in. I don't know. I haven't seen where he's been drawing in a while. He's still drawing, David? No, I think he's went off somewhere. Yeah, Buffy came and like jumped up on my desk, so I was like, "Oh look, here's a webcam of her." And India took a picture. I'm gonna show Declan when he gets back. It's a pretty good pile, I would say. Oh, do you ever get that point where you're like, you get suddenly like just the teensiest bit dizzy and you're like, whoa, I haven't eaten in a while and I should correct that. A collaborative animation. I would be awesome. Is that where you use the different layers as frames? Oh, a Knights of the Light Table drop pile animation collab. So what we would do, like, each of us would draw the frame and then be like, okay, next we're working on the next frame. Or we would take it in turns to draw frames for the same thing. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, I think that's a suggestion worth taking to the higher ups for sure. A dropout stream where they actually attempt to animate could be silly as heck. Milkshake! Thank you, India. Afro, the person suggesting it, is the person that Epi did the collaborative animation on on his stream. So you're correct. Sheeb, aka Sherb. Nice. Birdie says hi. Could you imagine if we tried to get Dr. Sung to try and animate it as well? First, he has mastered the art of drawing. Next, animation. There is simply nothing he can't conquer. They're touring at the moment, so and we haven't mentioned this at all on the stream yet, but if any of you are going to twerp shows that are like now, they during this tour, they have Starlight Brigade merch with them. Probably should have said this like at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, we saw pictures of it. It looks pretty cool. Everybody's like, gasp, what? You're going on the 30th. Well, get your merch on then. Hopefully it won't have sold out by then. Devin's going to the Nashville show. Awesome. They'll have merch. Yeah, it was available at the first show of this tour, and so I woke up this morning and I was like, "Oh, cool! I'll check Twitter to see if anyone's like tweeted pictures of them." And I found like 2 tweets, and both of them were kind of like burying the lead, as it were, because it was like, yeah, things that happened after the show. I felt really unwell. My bus was late. And I almost lost my Starlight Brigade print. And I'm like, oh. They are in the wild. Oh, cool, Amelia, you're gonna go see them in October. Is that the... Yeah, we are going to the Dublin one. They're going to the LA one. But like, where are they doing the massive venue? Because I think that's in October as well. We won't have Twerp. No, I think Twerp are doing it as well. I think they might be, yeah. That's the one in Chicago. Yeah, yeah. I'm really looking forward to October. I've not been to a gig before. Not a big one anyway. I've been to my friend's band's gig once, and it went so terribly that they ended up getting completely drunk afterwards on like a bottle of Jack Daniels that they asked someone else to buy. How old were they? Like 15, 16 or something? That's why they had to ask someone else, yeah. Can we say what the merch is? You reckon, India? If it's like at the gigs. So there's stuff there that you can see, and stuff there that you can wear. Is that enough? And some things that you can put on other things that you can see and wear. I think it done good. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so what? Devin's like, so prints and shirts and pins. Sweet. I'll say that the merch itself was designed by Swifty, David, Lou. I helped color things. So yeah. That's true. Laser Horse pitched in and helped us with the design stuff. Hmm? Yeah. I think I've drawn enough of her head. Birdie's calling me such a tease.
Very exciting.
Yeah, we've not seen everything yet. When India saw one of the pieces of merch, she was like, I want it on my body. True facts. Oh, it's looking cool, funky shapes. Looking awesome. Oh, thanks everything is an end. Saying, man, dog, you sound like you have such imposter syndrome. I helped. You're awesome. Don't forget that. Yeah, thank you. Well, I colored and painted the thing that you did, and I did the colors on the other thing that David did. Well, you colored the things that you handled, you did.
I have.
Oh well, yeah. Brady says, Doig is a color wizard after all. Doig cast dancing lights. I don't think I've ever cast dancing lights in a D&D game. I've cast magic stone though. Don't like this drawing. Just gonna bring David's monstrosity onto screen for a little bit. You spilled tea on you. Oh dear. You donated 10 inches of hair yesterday. That's really cool, Verdi. Is that to make to wigs out of? Or is it for science? Are you gonna get cloned, Verdi? How are we doing on the... Oh, cool. Just checking how we're doing on the whole Twitch front. I might see if there's anyone that I know that is streaming right now. Not a single person. Oh wow. I need to. I see, Verdi. I need to find more like Twitch channels to follow that are cool. I mean, I'm like following over 20 channels and no one's online. Yeah, if you have recommendations for people to follow that are cool and chill. Oh, I know the Bob Ross one, Devin, but I don't think that needs any help. Gilded Guy is really cool. Okay. Let me start up a... Don't know. I think this one's fine. Gilded Guy. Dream Neko. Say where? Josie Fenton. Yep, I'll go check that out. Cool. I'll be sure to check them out. Yeah, it would be really, really cool to connect with more Twitch artists. Like every couple of days or so, I have a look at who's like streaming in the art thing, and anyone that kind of pops out to me, I give a look. Is it Gilded Guy or Gilded like is it GI or GUI? I'll try both. It's fine. Are any of them streaming right now? I realized that I could check. Let me follow Gilded Guy. Who else did you say? Let's just do it now. That is not what I meant to bring up. Uh, Josie Fenton. Oh, cool, hosting me. Yay. Follow. So I'll figure out how to say this. There. Creating Anime Boys 2019. Chat on Picardo only. Cool. Give them a. And Dream Neck. Follow. Yeah, the password is still Animorning. Purple Alons and Angela song. Cool. Jonah Scoot. Okay. Purple almonds. Oh, got it. Cool. Maybe we can just like do a search on art and see if there's anyone. I don't know how to choose, and I can't really. I'll raid someone when I like know who I'm sending the raid to. Oh yeah, the reset will bring them back. But I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream now. It's been really fun and chill, and it's been cool to meet some of the new people. Sorry, it's been cool to meet all the new people. Grammar. My brain was like, some of the people here are new. You should see. It was cool to meet them. But then I said what I said. Oh, you're very welcome for the drop pile, Kelly. Thanks for the questions as well. I think good stuff came out of it. Let's do a final kind of glance over the amazingness that was this pile. Start from the bottom right corner because I wasn't really looking over here yet. Super cool. I don't want to assume, but is this me? Looks a little bit like the caricature on screen. Very cool. I recognize Steiny's characters there. Super cool. Strive. Carnage in the corner here. Mech stuff. Break his rabbit. Super cool character. From Sherby. And scan like this. Oh, doggo! That's really cool, Afro. It's a really cool strive. Check out Afro's strive.
Oh, what?
Super cute. Yeah. Oh, fire. The doggo. You're a wizard, Ari. Oh, cool. Josie, that looks really awesome. Ninja Ryan. Aw. This dude's cool. Everybody gangster until the Bone Boy shows up. Oh, liking this. Is that your Steiny? Like the boombox robot. Kiki! Oh, cool. So much stuff going on in here. Wow, I missed tons. Devin, super cool. Is that a Dan? Nice. Oh, Spider-Man's. Yep, I think that's everything. I'll keep the server up while you guys draw. But the stream is going down. Dead on Studios. I don't know. Are you sure that you are connected? Because you might be drawing into just a local version of it. Yeah, I'm not sure you connected. Yeah, you left the session about 40 minutes ago. I think you can reconnect again by looking for in the servers, like Animation Breakfast Club, password, and a morning. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we will be streaming again on Monday, although it'll be the morning, the morning slot. If you save Dead End Studios, if you save what you've done, like file save, you'll keep what you have. If you join this one, I think it'll open another instance of Dropile, so you won't lose it. You'll just join another one. But yeah. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you soon. Do you want to say goodbye, India?
Bye!
Goodbye, she says. Yeah. Take care, everyone.